Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're digging into growth for ERP resellers. Look, this market's changing fast.
Yeah.
Really fast.
Yeah.
How buyers find ERP solutions now, it's completely different. And, well, the old marketing playbook, it's struggling.
Yeah, absolutely. Our mission today is really to give you a shortcut, a clear look at why those traditional methods are frankly falling short for ERP resellers, and how inbound marketing, well, it isn't just some buzzword, it's essential for navigating this new landscape where the buyer's in charge. We're here to show you how to really connect with and, convert today's digital-first ERP buyers.
Okay, so the old ways aren't working.
Yeah.
What is driving these buyers now? They're super informed, right? Digital first. They seem to do all this research on their own long before talking to anyone.
That's it, exactly. And what's really interesting is how depth they go before reaching out. Gartner found, get this, 77% of B2B buyers said their last purchase was complex, often because there are just so many choices. So they're not waiting for your call. They're hitting search engines, social media, reading reviews, doing their homework independently, which means as an ERP reseller, you have to engage earlier. You need to be that helpful resource, offering value, context, when they're just starting out, not just when they ask for a price.
Right. But, ERP sales have always been relationship-based, lots of FaceTime, trade shows. Some resellers might think inbound feels a bit impersonal,
No.
or maybe not serious enough for such a big purchase.
That's a really common thought, yeah. And maybe the biggest hurdle to get over. Thinking inbound is just like for selling t-shirts online.
Yeah.
But for ERP, where the sales cycle is long, complex, high stakes, inbound's timing is its superpower. Outbound, like a cold call about a massive ERP system. It's like proposing on a first date.
Yeah, okay. Bad timing.
Terrible timing. Inbound respects that long process. It lets buyers learn, qualify themselves, and then come to you when they're actually ready. So fundamentally, inbound attracts people who are already looking, actively looking.
So the leads are warmer.
Much warmer, more targeted, and it costs less per lead generally. Plus, you can track everything with analytics. It's worlds away from just, blasting out emails or making cold calls and hoping. And McKinsey found buyers use like 10 different channels now, double what it was 5 years ago. Inbound fits that reality.
Okay, I'm sold on the why. Let's get practical.
Yeah.
For an ERP reseller listening right now thinking, all right, I need this, what are the first things they should actually do?
Right, practical steps. It's really an integrated thing. You need to become that go-to expert. First step, content marketing. And for ERP, this means genuinely educating. Think deep, answer the tough questions buyers have early, like what are the real costs of implementation? Or SaaS ERP versus on-premise ERP, what's the total cost difference? That kind of deep, helpful content builds massive trust, way before they even think about a demo.
So you build authority with the content, but how do they find it? Buried on page 10 of Google doesn't help.
Exactly, which leads straight to number 2, SEO. Search engine optimization. You got to be visible when they search. Focus on those specific long-tail keywords, things like best ERP for inventory tracking or maybe hybrid ERP solutions for manufacturers. That connects you with people who have a very specific need right when they're looking, high intent.
Got it. Content, SEO. What else?
Then email marketing. But not spamming. It's for nurturing those relationships. You can use automation to send relevant content, case studies, things that match what they've shown interest in. It guides them along, at their own pace.
Makes sense. Content attracts, SEO makes it findable, email nurtures. But how do you know it's actually working? Especially with long ERP sales cycles. It's not instant results, right?
No, definitely not instant. And that's a crucial point, measuring success. The beauty of inbound, if you get full visibility, like across the whole journey, you can see what content pulls people in, where they might drop off, what actually leads to a conversation. So yes, track organic traffic, conversion rates, email clicks, but ultimately track the closed deals. That's the bottom line. Using marketing automation platforms helps streamline all this, gives you the analytics you need to tweak and optimize constantly, align marketing with sales goals.
So it's not just about getting more leads, but better ones that close faster.
Precisely. And thinking longer term. This is more than just lead gen. Inbound really supports sustainable growth because it aligns with how complex ERP buying actually works. With all the different stakeholders involved, you build stronger relationships because you started by helping, not selling. You can scale more efficiently using automation, maybe without needing a huge sales team expansion. And critically, you build that essential credibility. You stand out, become an authority.
So the takeaway is pretty clear. For ERP resellers wanting to thrive, not just survive, inbound marketing isn't really optional anymore. It's how you connect with today's buyers and build lasting success.
Absolutely. And maybe here's something to think about. Given how long and complex ERP decisions are, what if you really committed for the next year to consistently educating your audience rather than just pushing the sale? How might that single shift transform your customer relationships and truly cement your brand's authority in the market?